You wake up, get out of bed, look around. There is a video game in front of you. The video game has options. Do you choose an option, or do you go take a shower or eat breakfast? So many possibilities, except I guess there aren't, because I'm the one who's actually choosing that. I mean, you could... I'm about to play this game, but you don't have to actually do that. You could just go take a shower. Showers are nice. They never last long enough, because when I take a shower, it's a prelude to going out and doing something, I guess. They tend to coincide, which means the shower is never as long as I would want it to be. I should probably try to change my schedule around so that doesn't happen like that. Take showers during periods of time when I don't actually have to rush the shower. In Who's Lila, I don't think we've taken a shower. No one has. Maybe the Empress is. The Empress lives in the boilers, and for all we know, she's taking a perpetual shower. Maybe we'll get a shower. Maybe we'll get a shower at some point. Currently, we're using a new palette, Violet Violence, which is what you're seeing right now on your screen. We're going to start a new game. You know how it begins. It always begins the same way. It's difficult for us to express emotions. He has to rehearse facial expressions. But maybe there's something we can do that's a bit different than the previous starts of these playthroughs. The demon continues to tell me to look at the diary table, as he does every time. There is a key here, but someone pointed something out to me last time. We're pondering the 4-digit code for the diary, and Lila says that she knows what the code is. It's her diary. Someone pointed out to me, hey, why don't you look at the Steam page? So I did, and that's the banner for the game on the Steam page. Very clever of you. I would assume we should enter that number. Why don't we do that? It says right there if you didn't see it. It says 3816. If it's not for this, I don't know what that is for. Eight. There we go. Ahem. July 13th. I've been helping out at the little Actually, who would be reading this? I mean, Lila's reading it right now, but would Will have been the right one to write this? I would assume so, because why would Lila have been helping out at the little farm? I've been helping out at the little farm near Father Lawrence's church. I'm not sure what he needs all those animals for, though. Surely not for sacrificing. No one from the Brethren seems to be eating them, yet some animals disappear after time. You know, if you're part of a group that refers to itself as the Brethren, you should probably leave that group. It's a red flag. Is he breeding and selling them or something? It's confusing. July 14th. They say I'm pretty good with Lila's enforcement. Father Lawrence told me not to write her name down. But I'd rather trust her than him. I think the others may be jealous, since she started talking to me so quickly. Well, we know Strupnev was jealous. Strupnev was extremely jealous. Part of the page is torn. You know, it occurred to me why Strupnev was so mad at Will, why he wanted to kill Will. Because we got an explanation as to how they created Lila, which was everyone created their own Tulpa. And they were given certain instructions which led to them all creating the same Tulpa. And all of that put together actually created the artificial Noosphere Dweller. But to each person who did this, as far as they're concerned, Lila is their original character, Do Not Steal. as far as Strupnev knows, Will committed the ultimate sin. He stole his OC. That's why he was so mad at Will and tried to kill him. See, Lila's not. It's not Strupnev's OC. He doesn't know that. He thinks she is. Suddenly, his motivations became a lot more clear. A page is torn. A bit of is torn out of this. September the 12th. I don't think they know what they are talking about. Tulpas are a very personal thing. It can't be that their Lila is the same as mine. Mine is original. Do not steal. It's just a part of me. It can't be connected to them. We are not connected. September 15th. She scared me today, by the way. Lila did. She started talking about being the prince and stuff. Well, we did read about the prince previously. Not the musician. So he crossed that out. Does he think that maybe she is the musician, since he crossed it out? She has her own ideas of how things like personalities and egos work. I don't believe her, but for a moment I felt really lost and unsure of what my me really consists of. Lila, when you'll be reading this, don't scare me like this again. I am already becoming kinda unsure about the whole thing. I don't know why Will might be suddenly unsure about this strange, cultish society in which everyone concentrates on creating a tulpa and then it works. What's wrong with that? I mean, it worked, right? So, I mean, surely we're doing something right. Still love you, though. I mean, I'm incapable of not loving you, apparently. You shoved me in a machine, and I guess I still love you. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just part of how this whole thing works. Strupnev clearly loved her. Maybe there's not an option to not do that. There's a bunch of pages torn. November 20. It can't be they just look similar. It's her. I forgot for a time, but I recall her face. It's her. It cannot be not her. December 3. So I guess he's talking about Tanya and realizing that Tanya looks like Lila, but how can that be? Why can that be? We don't actually have a reason for that. Today is the day. Today is the day. We're going to break out into a song. What's happening today? Okay, looks like we've reached the end of the diary. Well, there was some flavor text. Not sure if that's gonna actually help us with anything. But, fortunately, I do have one other clue that we can go with as we take out the garbage and head on out. Previously, I had mentioned taking a look at Tanya's Twitter page. And someone mentioned that there was one other thing on there I should probably look at. Because there's, on her Twitter page, she does mention that there's a cafe she likes to go to. Now, the thing is, up to now, these locations we've been going to, as we've been learning the locations, they've been added to our list, but it does let us manually type text in. So on Tanya's Twitter page, she mentions the cafe. Whoops. Caps lock is on. There we go. So 200 Grand Beaver Avenue. There we go. I assume that's now going to be added to our list, but we did have to add that in manually. Light bulbs. What are we seeing here? It's a cup of freshly made coffee. You wonder, who is it for? We've unlocked a new palette. Kofi beans. Oh, that's nice. Oh, we're taking a seat. Is anyone gonna serve us? Hello. Coffee as usual, Lila. She doesn't wait for us to answer. Thanks. Detective Yu's been here earlier today. Huh. Really? Yep, he didn't ask anything about you, though. Makes sense. He doesn't even need to, that sneaky jerk. Yeah, is he still figuring out, you know, who you are? Well, obviously. We wouldn't be here if he wasn't, would we? Well, yeah. Have you thought that maybe he's just giving us some more time out of pity? I mean, it could be that he already knows that you're a... Shh. Shut up. Sorry, I'm just teasing. Oh, come on. You know Yu's listening, even now. Sure, otherwise I wouldn't be here talking to you. He must think he's really powerful, mustn't he? Guess so. He's certainly good at figuring things out. A nosy guy, I'd give him that. Well, at the end of the day, his curiosity is what keeps us alive. That, and his pain. Yeah. Poor guy, actually. To think how much of the time he gives us is filled with suffering. What's he doing it for, then? He hopes for that slither of satisfaction. Our world is built so. Gives him little pieces of info so he feels as though he's getting somewhere. Doesn't he realize that 90% of his time consists of pain? And only like 10% is goodness? I don't know. Even so, he's a machine of pain. A suffering generator, as all humans are. At least his attention is what keeps... Well, come on now. Don't give out too much. I know we haven't talked in a long time, but he's listening. Yes. He'll pester me about this for sure when I come back. Do you have to? It's up to him. It's up to you to decide. Well, thanks for coming today. I rarely see you these days. Yeah, I kinda missed all this. Well, as... Is there anything else to look at there? I don't think there is. Freshly made coffee. Nothing else to click on. Well, as mentioned, for Lila to exist, people have to be thinking about her. And I guess at this point, all the hosts are dead, potential hosts. So, and Will's stuck in a machine, so maybe that counts as dead. So, I guess the only reason Lila can still be around is that someone's thinking about her. And only when that certain person stops thinking about her will she vanish. That's an ending. It's the sun. Well, since it was an ending, Let's see. There's our card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 endings so far. But still not enough. Let's go to Yu's office. You know, there's someone with me. There always is. All right. Our 9th card. The Sun. What was that all about? Machine of pain? Me? You love it when it's about you, don't you? What? I mean, I don't care. We can talk about something else if you like. What did she mean when she said my, curiosity keeps you alive? You are so close to finding out the truth. Do you realize that, Detective? Just answer my question, Lila. Why are you saying that it's up to me? Come on, Detective. You are almost there. I can't yet. Please, can't you just tell me? Yeah. Well, we can't yet. We know there are more endings. So obviously we can't yet. You know how this works. There are endings to get. And we have to keep going till the endings are gotten. So, those were the clues that I had coming into the game tonight. Well, going to the cafe did get us an ending. Opening the diary and reading that, it gave us some background information, but I feel like we didn't get anything that would lead us to another ending. I don't feel like we did. The demon's still saying the same thing as before. Look at that table. Yep, here's that table. There is one clue that we got from the demon last time when he told us in the boiler room something about a lady grabbing the wires. It was something like that. But what does that mean to us? It's uncertain. One thing that we could potentially try. There was one path that seemed to be the main path. We actually got credits when we completed that path. It was the one where we killed Martha. I guess one idea could be is we could try to take that path again and try something different. By the way, is the cafe in here? No. Cafe is not here. Well, there's probably nothing else to do at the cafe aside from that conversation. Here are friends. Oh, yeah, someone put dog on Matthew's locker. Why do stores still sell that dog merch? We haven't actually met the people who use the dog, though, have we? We're just gonna walk on by. We know that Martha's at the principal's office. We don't need to be told that. Someone's poor attempt at physics. I've unlocked an... Oh, okay, we didn't actually get this room. If you might remember, the rooms seem to be somewhat random in the school. We got a new palette. An energy drink. We're not going to chug that energy drink? I guess not. Nothing else to look at in here, unfortunately. Same room. Maybe I should take a look at these signs. Classroom 312. Yep. Classroom 312. We already had the conversation that would lead to us getting Martha's address. I have to find the key to the roof, yes. Key is needed. We already looked at this. We got a pallet from that. Can I not go into that door? Seems not. Door's not openable. This room is not changing. This just is the same one. The room that had a student that we could have a conversation with. That room is not appearing. Just this one. Well, maybe we have to have the conversation with the friends to get other rooms to appear. Maybe the reason this one comes up now and not before is because previously I had conversations with the friends before coming up here. Maybe if you don't do that and you come up here, then you get this particular room. Hello, friends. Yeah, it's me. It's me. I am Will. Hello, everyone. What am I doing here? Where have I been? Where's Tanya? Tanya? Nope. Tanya? I'm disgusted at thoughts of Tanya. I'm disgusted. It looks strange. She's been missing for some time. Martha said I might know. Martha said that? Yeah, Martha's telling the principal that. Wants to see me. Never actually get to go talk to the principal. Find Martha's classroom. Okay, so since I get that task, maybe now I am able to go into different rooms. Or a different room. Okay, yeah, now it's this one. You already looked at this one before. What is it like to be a bat? Or we already did read these. Handwriting here is horrible. Clicked on it again. Is there anything else to look at here? Pretty sure... Oh, no, there was something there. An old pendant. It's silver. Strange that we can't do anything with the pendant. We just observe it. I guess there's nothing there for us to do. We can't walk down there, right? I believe we can't. And here's this girl who can tell us about Martha. Hello. Hey there. Do we know each other? I was at that party, the Matt's party, the party at that address. Sure, I remember you. You smile, because that's a polite thing to do. It's a polite thing to... It's a polite expression. I smiled. She believes me. Have I been? Have I heard? Tanya Kennedy, no one knows where she is. Is that so? Police car outside. Martha's at the principal's. What's her classroom number? Martha's, it's... Why am I asking? probably just... I think smiling didn't go well previously for this question. Okay, yeah. 4:30. Are you sure? I've tried that. Right, because the classrooms change around. Look at the sign. That one's 4:30. Find Martha's keys. There's a key. I got Martha's key. I don't need Martha's pads. There's a computer over here. Martha Jennings, got her address. That lets me go to talk to her on the roof. Alright, maybe I should save a game. Just in case. See if there could be possibly be any different outcomes from this conversation. By the way, can I... No, that door still is not open. In the hallway. Gotta go up to the roof. I don't think there was anything else up here aside from Martha over there. Food for breakfast. Hello, Martha. Little smile. Just a little bit. I smiled. Oh, she's frightened of that smile. Because she's scared of me. It's just like a polite little smile. I find that the smiles end up making people feel uncomfortable a fair amount in this game. Have I been to the principal's? I have not, but Martha has. What does Will want? Will was the last person to see Tanya. Martha knows what was happening. Has Martha talked to the police? Why do I? Answer. Yes, she did. Certain detective wants to see her tomorrow. Name. It's an Asian detective. Something like you. Why do we... It's not good to spread rumors. Martha. That's a sign of a very bad friend. What am I talking about? What's going on? William. Here comes Big Mike, who is mad at me. Hi, Mike. Well, just be neutral. My face remains neutral. It looks weird. Mike is more alert because of my weird neutral face. I'm looking for me. Where's Tanya? How would I know that, Mike? I'm surprised. Why would you possibly ask me this question, Mike? I'm surprised that you would ask me. But Mike tenses up. Where is his girlfriend? I don't know what you're talking about, Mike. She got with me behind Mike's back. And she's missing a whole week. I have no idea. What? Huh? I'm mad that you're suggesting that I had a thing with Tanya. I made an angry face. This looks sincere. Mike's confused about my sincerity. What do I mean? Martha's lying. Martha's absolutely lying. You know what we hate most in this company? We hate rats. Isn't that so, Graves? Mike is confused. We're trying to ally with Mike against Martha. But Martha's a friend. She would never lie. Martha would never lie. Martha would never lie. And Tanya went with us. That's when we disappeared and Martha would never lie. Why wouldn't I say what would happen? I'm sad. What if I'm scared? I can't trust you guys. Mike is trying to compose himself. Okay, Mike seems a little calmer now. I've had my issues with showing emotions and empathy and stuff. I have a lot of problems with stuff. We've had our differences, but please, he loved this girl. I need to tell Mike what I know. I don't know any. I'm sad I don't know anything. I wish I did know something. I made a sad face. Mike seems calmer. Okay. I'm good at emoting. Mike's calm. He believes me that I don't know anything. Yes, I do not know anything. Look, Mike, I'm as worried as you are. I know you guys don't like me that much on account of the face thing. But we're all in it together, right? Soon you'll be in it together with Tanya. In the garbage. Don't worry about it. The universe has better plans for you. Mike's not forgiving me for what I did with Tanya behind his back. And what was that I said? It was kind of an odd line. I said, well, no, actually, I didn't say that. I said, we'll find Tanya. Yeah, what did I say after that? I did say the universe has better plans for them. I said it, yes. Oh, that's what Tanya would always say. Am I doing this on purpose? What? Me? What? Wait. Why would I? What? What? Fucking freak. I mean, now would be the time to say... what would the comeback be? Something about, yes, I was... This fucking freak was fucking Tanya all week, and then make pelvic thrusts? Something to that effect. So was that how you were planning on finding out where she is? By calling me a freak? I knew I couldn't trust you, Graves. Well, what? So you just... yes, I guess. I'm trying to be friends, and it's all going wrong. Did I trick him? He seems angry about it. Oh, that was a different... Yeah, this looks different. Did I fall off the school? I think he's all right now. Dr. Hades. That is an unfortunate name for a doctor. A very lucky young man, no, and a yucky young man as well. Both things. To fall from such a high roof and not even break anything. Was he on the drugs? No, blood samples show he's clear. Nothing really. Not even alcohol. I think he needs rest now. Ow. My everything. Okay, I can look at some things. The sky is light gray of one tone, with some shading and dithering to give the appearance of maybe more than one tone. It is so bright, it is almost white. A sterile hospital bed. A white nightstand. It's empty. Look at anything again? No, it doesn't seem so. Can I leave the room? There we go. Ward number 33. Alright. I guess let's walk around a bit. Will has a resilient body. I mean, we know it's not an invincible body. But, man, So are we William now? Well, no, that's William in the window. So, I've been meaning to ask you. When I'm not, like, visually imposing you, where do you go? Haha. Well, nowhere, really. I just stop, you know? Being. Oh. Must be really scary. Haha. Not really. You do it all the time, too, Will. When you lose consciousness or when you sleep without dreams. So not existing is like being asleep? it's not really like anything, as there isn't someone for whom it's like something. Not being doesn't really happen to anybody, per se. Well, you just said it happens to me sometimes. It's very bold of you to assume that some you actually exists. But Lila, you aren't making any sense now. I am here. I'm talking to you. Is that so? And how would you describe that I don't know, like... Oh, that's a new phase. Like I'm young and maybe over-analyzing and I really like lemon soda. And I broke my knee when I was in kindergarten. So you are your personality and your memories? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah. Just a little conversation, little memories, I guess. Remembering, this is floor 1. Remembering conversation between Will and Lila before, you know, Will was shoved into the machine, I guess. You see, Will, there's a problem with what you just said. Oh, yeah? Yes. Let's pretend for a moment you're right. And you really are your personality, memories, and so on. But isn't the one listening to me right now also you? Huh? Sure. And the one seeing me is you, and the one feeling all the different things is you. Let's call this you the perceiver. Uh-huh. We like to imagine the perceiver as a pupil of an eye. The perceiver may cast his gaze upon anything. Colors or sounds, touch or feelings. But how do you imagine it looking at itself directly? A mirror? Oh, I wouldn't trust the mirror, my dear William. The ghosts on the other side may only look like us. So, alright, in that sense it really can't. The pupil can never see itself. So what? It means that whatever the pupil can perceive is not it. You can analyze your memories and your personality, yet the real perceiver always stays in the shadows. One of his human names is the Prince. Although he doesn't really have a name, of course. I'm learning so much today about the self. Lila is looking fancy today. In that sense, there really isn't a difference between you and other people, Will. Huh? What do you mean? For you, where do other people exist? I mean, their minds, memories, and so on. In their heads? Wrong. You have no ability to see what's inside someone's head. You people are a fictitious creation, a number of expectations generated from their actions. A phantom existing exclusively in your head. And the funny thing is, your own personality is too. What? I'm real, Lila. Even if other people may be imagined by me, my own character is... What's the definition of imaginary? Huh. Something that exists just in my mind? And where does you personality... So it's supposed to be your personality. Where does you personality reside? It's alright, my sweet William. You, your memories, your mind, these are only temporary shards of colored glass. The visioner, The perceiver, the prince, may only look through them and imagine for a moment that he is these shards. He never truly becomes them, and it's surprising how quickly he may look away from one to another. Remember, Will, the moment he looks at another one of them, he might think he's someone different. We can't go upstairs anymore, can we? No, but we can go up to the roof, maybe? And actually, it's Jachin's talking to us. As you stare at the veil before you, you are filled with the emotions of strange nostalgia, I assume is what Jachin sounds like. The curtains flap in the wind, yet you don't feel a draught. A hauntingly beautiful melody can be heard from behind it. For a moment, you can't help but gaze at the shriveling fabric. Yeah, I'm gazing. I'm gazing at it. Doesn't seem like there's anything to do. But, I mean, I am gazing. I'm gazing so hard. Oh, there I am. Oh, all right. Got a first-person segment, but it's only half the screen here. A projector. Hey, I have a wheel with me. An old-looking apparatus. Strange. Apart from projecting, it looks like it's also somehow receiving its own image. Seems like its reels are detachable. I've placed the reel. Lila must be gone now. Aha. Well, I did not take Lila's reel, but I put William's reel. Now William is here. We've been holding on to that for some time. Wondering when we were actually going to be able to do something with it. Anything around? Yes, first-person boating action. Find the lighthouse. Don't get lost in the fog now. Gotta find the hotel. You probably don't want to boat underneath that. Probably a little dangerous. You have an achievement. The Hanged Man. There he is. Okay, so we managed to find the projector, and we put Will's reel back on it. So I wonder if that will affect anything when we go back into the game. Well, we did get 2 endings, though. So maybe that'll have to wait for a little longer. We can, though, Go to Yu's office. See what he thinks of the Hanged Man. Our 10th card. I thought you'd be gone after that. Well, it takes a bit more than getting rid of that stupid reel. That film reel was created by William, but I'm not contained in it. It only resembles me a little bit. Just like that bitch, Tanya. Why do you look like her? It's kind of a question it's been bothering me for a little while. Does everyone see it the same way? You like, you like that Galactus fella. And it's like, everyone sees you in a different way. Something like that. The worms of Lawrence do. They all think I'm their OC. But there are some who can see better than others. We seem to have exhausted the cards. All right. Well, okay. 10 endings out of 15. So, thinking about what we did. So the first thing we did was open the diary, learn some background about the Brethren. Like I said, some flavor text didn't seem to help that much. Getting the address for the cafe was helpful, though, because we did get an ending from that. So that is a Twitter-exclusive ending. I'm assuming you cannot get the address for the cafe in the game itself, but only on Twitter. Then I was a bit lost on what to do, but I figured that if we went along that main path again, maybe we could get a different outcome, and we did. We made that conversation with Mike go a bit longer before he fought us, and as a result of that, he ended up not just stomping us, but actually throwing us off the roof. Bit extreme, Mike. But fortunately, we were given a clean bill of health by Dr. Hades, and ended up in the Hospital of the Soul, in which we saw Will and Lila actually talking to each other in the past. And then we, I don't know, gained access to the film projector and was able to replace Lila's film with Will's. That reel of film came from the machine that Will is trapped inside. Again, don't know if that changes anything in the game now that we've done that. Lila, in Detective Yu's office, Lila seemed to think that that wasn't really a big deal. Because unlike Will, she is not contained in a reel of film. But maybe something will happen now that we've done that. Hard to say. What I can say is that we've gotten 10 endings. And right now, I don't really have any outstanding clues. So I'm thinking that maybe we're gonna try the main path again. See if we can get further along the main path towards Martha's murder, and see if we can change anything else to potentially get another ending or a clue as to what to do next. Still, though, we've been, I'm actually kind of surprised there's 5 endings left, because I feel like the plot of the game has already been put together and explained. I'm not really I guess really the only thing left is... Well, no. I was about to say the only thing left really is what happens to Lila, but she's already said directly what that is, that she vanishes once someone stops being interested in her story, and that's the only thing that's keeping her here. So... she just told us outright what happens to her. So I'm not actually sure what... I guess we don't actually... I guess there are some loose ends, like specifically the stranger. We haven't really seen much of the stranger or gotten much of an explanation for that. So I guess there is more story to be explained when it comes to that. Though, like I said, 5 endings left, and I feel like we already have the whole story, so I'm not really sure what else we're doing. But next time, I think we'll go along that main path again and see if we can change anything else on that. as we continue on with Who's Lila.